Last thing we got here, got to update you guys on the doings of the Tate brothers. Let's put this up on the screen. So they are now facing criminal charges. Both Tristan and Andrew are facing criminal charges in the UK. 21 charges. This is combined between the two of them. I'll just read you a little bit of the article here so I can make sure to get the details right. Prosecutors have confirmed for the first time the full list of 21 charges Andrew and Tristan will face when they are returned to the UK. They are facing extradition from Romania, where they are currently being held and being investigated for similar series of charges. Those charges include rape, actual bodily harm, and human trafficking. The Crown Prosecution Service said it had authorized the charges against the brothers in 2024 before an extradition warrant was issued to bring them back from Romania. The two British Americans are under investigation in Romania, facing a number of charges which they denied. CPS said the domestic criminal matters in Romania must be settled first. Their charging decision in the UK came after they received a file of evidence from Bedfordshire police about allegations made in the UK. So the 10 counts here against Andrew Tate are connected to 3 alleged victims. They include rape, actual bodily harm, human trafficking, controlling prostitution for gain. Tristan faces 11 charges connected to 1 alleged victim, including rape, actual bodily harm, and human trafficking. So that's where they are. They deny all the charges, just so you know. And obviously this pair, Ryan, Andrew in particular, has become very significant in terms of American politics. There were some indications, the administration denies it, but that they intervened in Romania to allow these two the ability to travel while they're under investigation in Romania. And they flew down to Florida. There was a huge conversation that happened on the right. We hosted a critic of the Tates from the right, Ali Bestucky, here to talk about this. And ultimately, Ron DeSantis basically threatened them with charges here in the U.S., and they decided that they would leave the country. But it is a bit of a fault line within the American right, from what I can tell, because on the one hand, you have obviously like the longtime religious right coalition that Ali Bestucky is, a representative of, that, traditional values, quote unquote, traditional family, very much at odds with the lifestyle, even if you believe that they are not guilty of the crimes of which they've been accused, which there is significant evidence of. But even if you believe them, the lifestyle there is at best extremely degenerate. So there is a cultural clash there, one of the many schisms within the Trump coalition as it exists now.
Yeah, and these are apparently, these appear to be related to civil cases that they're facing in the UK from 4 women. I think this is 3 women went forward with these criminal charges. And it's a complicated case because it involves coercion as well as some physical abuse. There's a grooming element that's involved here that is also controversial on the right, where they're like, they don't believe in that. They're like, if you got groomed, that's on you. Like if that's you should have known better. Like these guys are creeps or something. Like that's kind of like the Tate's counter argument there. And they also say their official statement is that everything was consensual and they have done nothing wrong here. But yeah, the Romanians have said they will extradite them though to the UK. But first they have to navigate the rest of these Romanian charges and sentences if there are any. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're cornered at this point or not, or if they're going to wait out the politics, because if some significantly right-wing government comes into power, like these are the kind of charges that you could see becoming this political football, but they're also toxic for the right as well. They're in this difficult spot because they have so many millions of men who love these guys,
right?
And many, many millions of people who despise them.
Yeah, and even as there is a very clear schism between the religious right types and the manosphere types, and specifically the degenerate Tates, Andrew Tates of the world. There is some commonality there, though, too, because one of the analyses of the right is, okay, why is your life not going the way that you want it to go? Not because of business, not because of inequality. It's because of immigrants, or it's because of trans people, or in this case, it's because of women. Women got
right.
Feminism, they took the jobs, they're, crushing you and calling you toxic and, not allowing you to just be a guy. And And so both are aligned, both the manosphere and the religious right are aligned in this project of like, maybe women shouldn't be in the workforce so much. Maybe women should, know their place a little bit more and make sure the man is taking the lead. And so it's, even though it seems like an odd coupling between these two coalitions, there is some ideological overlap there that makes a somewhat coherent political project.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right, well, that's what we got for you guys with regard to the Tates. Keep our eye on that and all of the other stories. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show and making the Friday shows possible. You're good for tomorrow, Friday?
Yeah, I'm good for tomorrow.
I think Emily's in, I'm in, so I'm not going to go golfing this Friday. I'll stay away from the golf cart for a little while. Yeah.
What a way to die that would be.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? It's already so embarrassing, but like to die in such an embarrassing, humiliating way would be so terrible.
That would suck.
Yeah. So in any case, I live to tell the tale. My face will recover one day, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the Friday show. Have a great Thursday.
Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more people.
And if you'd like to get the full show ad-free and in your inbox every morning, you can sign up at breakingpoints.com.
That's right. Get the full show, help support the future of independent media at breakingpoints.com.